Great example of how corrupt the Florida state government is. The Florida Wildlife Commission is tasked to manage natural resources in the state, and 6 out of the 7 commissioners are real estate developers, and one of them is like a lumber magnate. That's really funny. And by funny, I mean like really, really unfortunate. You know, Florida's natural environment is like a miracle. You know, it's like a wonder of the world. You know, the Everglades are very, I wouldn't call them beautiful in a conventional sense, but they're unique and worth preserving. It's very unfortunate. Are there any like boring states? Kansas. Can we just let the Republicans do whatever they want with like fishing and wildlife in Kansas? They can chop all the wood over there. It's Kansas, right? Idaho. No, Idaho has some very beautiful mountains. Kansas is flat and boring, I think. I haven't driven through it. No, Kansas is very pretty. Take Wyoming. Are you fucking insane? Kansas is pretty. Take Wyoming. Google Kansas, and Google Wyoming. What are you talking about? Wyoming has fucking Yellowstone. Kansas is just corn. Are you insane? Wyoming is like a beautiful. It's magical. Plus, it's got like the bison. You know. The northern Great Plains are just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Okay, that's a highly saturated image, which might not necessarily represent the real landscape. Here's a less saturated image of the same mountain range. There you go. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. A lot of Wyoming, to me, a lot of Wyoming looks like Mongolia. I don't know why. I feel like whenever I see pictures of Wyoming, and you can tell they're different because the grass types are different, but the Great Plains of Wyoming, I look at and I'm like, this is like a steppe, you know? It's a great steppe. The Great Bluffs and Plains, yeah. White guys will just say any old shit. Not untrue. Not untrue. It's just a very pretty state. Also, it's got this. It's got that, like... This is the world tree. They don't want you to know about this, but this was the world tree. This was Yggdrasil. That's why it looks like that. It's the trunk of a tree, but it was cut down. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, this was the fuck, what is it called? Elden tree? What was it called? Erd tree. It was the Erd tree. Those spurned by the grace of gold would come here and fight a big guy with an axe. Or something. Alaska must be special too. In terms of like natural environment, isn't Alaska like one of the most beautiful places in the world? Yeah, Alaska's like crazy beautiful. Yeah. America, by and large, America is very special in terms of its natural environment. Not every chunk of it, but quite a bit of it. Pretty soon I'm going back down to the American Southwest. I'm going to hike Zion National Canyon again. I went there a little bit a couple months ago, but unfortunately didn't have time to do all the like big 8-hour trails like the Narrows or whatever. So I want to go back there and give it a crack. Yeah, get your jokes out of the way. The Mormons are the ones who called it that. They probably called it Zion because they think, you know, the Mormons think the Garden of Eden's in Missouri. Saw that in a video on Twitter. Well, that's true. That might be true, yeah. I can't really like disprove it. I currently live where they think it is. Well, is it a paradise? Is it a paradise? Not really, but the food's good? Okay, yeah, that's cool. You ever think Adam and Eve did all that shit because they hadn't invented jambalaya yet? I mean, if they were in Missouri, they're like, there's got to be something more to this. Ain't nobody invented gumbo yet. We need the fruit of knowledge to teach us how long to slow cook that chicken. Fuck, I'm hungry. New Orleans has S-tier foods. Yeah. Creole Cajun food is, like, easily of the top tiers. And in my opinion, the only reason why it doesn't get treated that way is because of systemic racism. The great culinary traditions of the world that we respect often, you got a lot of highfalutin people, you know, 3-star Michelin restaurants, whatever, France, Italy, yeah. Great food, don't get me wrong. But like, for one, Mexican food needs more respect. All right? I understand that most of our experiences with Mexican food are like $6 a platter places that they serve you water in like plastic cups. They deserve more respect, for one. And for two, Cajun food. I think it's because Cajun food does not have a wealthy, dominant national identity, you know? Because obviously there's a lot of it in America, you know, but people don't really think, oh, American food? Cajun. I mean, I do, but, you know. And then you've got the Caribbean, but those countries are pretty poor. So I think that if you could theoretically, if jerk chicken was like national cuisine for a country that had a GDP per capita of 53K, I think more people around the world would talk about it. I think people would be like, have you had Jamaican food? Yeah, it's my favorite. But they'd be saying that like everywhere. They'd be saying that in fucking Austria or whatever. They'd be saying it in Italy. Objectively true. Yeah. Dude, plenty of people like Jamaican food. Yeah, in America, I'm saying like people should talk about Jamaican food or Cajun, you know, because they're not the same, but or either of those. They should talk about them the way people talk about like French food. You know? You're describing China? In China, do they really like Jamaican food? I mean, maybe. I don't know. How does a poor country like India get to have its cuisine go global? Size, right? I mean, they're insanely big. Also, a lot of Indian food was popularized in part through like trade and the British Raj. You know, there was like a boost in national attention or international attention driven to them by the British Empire, even if the British themselves didn't really make any use of the spices they got access to. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, fucking Indian food's great, man. Thai food could be top tier, but they have a serious problem. Serious problem, okay? They need to be making that curry a little bit more low calorie. Thai curry is fucking phenomenal. They need to find some lower calorie alternatives, okay? Because the hyper sweet condensed milk that they use as the curry base, it's like fucking 600 calories a can, man. It's insane how dense it is. They need to dial it down a little bit, okay? The calories we're making. No, you can. It's so much. Nah, coconut milk's so fucking good. Yeah, just get some low-calorie coconut milk, man. It's so. Come on. Yeah, use some low-fat coconut milk, okay? Not really, Vaush. The can of coconut milk makes for 4 servings. Yeah, maybe if you're fucking Thai-sized, okay? I'm an American. You crack open one of the. You serve me some Thai yellow curry. That shit is not. I don't care how big the bowl is, okay? It's fucking over. For the bowl, for the contents of the bowl, for me, it's over. All right? It's done. 55-gallon drum of curry. No! It's blocked up at the Strait of Hormuz. The WTI prices on crude Thai ramen are skyrocketing. Thankfully, the Thai ramen futures are holding steady thanks to the $400 billion that I've used to short it. Just go in the Peloton, burn it off. Oh, it's all so simple for you, huh? Just go in the Peloton, burn it off. You make me mad. Fuck you. Hold on one second. Let me take a piss real quick, and I'll be right back for more haha funnies. 1 second. Oh fuck. My back is killing me lately. All right, I'm back. Okay, I got another coffee. I shanghaied my. Speaking of Asian cuisine, shanghaied my beautiful partner into making me another coffee. You guess how I tricked them? I said, "Could I have another coffee?" He's done it again. Folks. Woo! What are we pulling on? Best foreign food: Mexican, Indian, Thai, Chinese, Greek, Japanese. Listen, I am a hardliner for Mexican food. I grew up in LA. It's not a controversial take amidst my, you know, my kin, my people. For sure. Greek food is excellent. Very, very good. Very, very good. I think that my preferences are going to be heavily influenced by the fact that I don't care for seafood. So that's like Japanese out the window. Much as I love sushi, I'm not a big seafood guy. And I am a baby when it comes to stuff with like a weird slimy texture. So to me, it's like seaweed or mushroom. Some types of mushrooms, I just lame. Yes, lame. Yes, it is. Yes, 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 yes. You know what? You know what's different about me? You know what makes me better than you? Okay, I am a picky eater, but I have never in my life stopped a group of friends or family from going to a restaurant they wanted to go to because of my picky eating. I never look at the menu beforehand. It doesn't matter what they say. It's a seafood place, whatever. It's a vegan place, whatever. I always find something I like. So I don't limit other people. Am I a picky eater? Yes. I never look at the menu. My partner can back that up. I have never looked at the menu before going to a restaurant. Not for a fancy one, not for a not fancy one. I never look. Doesn't matter what it is. When I go there, I find something I like. And if I don't find something I like, which I think has never happened, but if I didn't find something I'd like, I would simply get a Coca-Cola. I'm not making my shit their problem. I'd probably try something. I try to try new foods. You know, I'm just not... I've had escargot. I went to a French restaurant. I had snails. I gotta say, I was not a big fan. I was not a big fan, but I did try it. Every place got the chicken tenders. Yeah. Every place do got the chicken tenders. That is true. What's the texture on escargot? Like mussels, kind of? Or it was like those soup cooked. It was like, it's not slimy. It's like a chewy. It's kind of like when you get the meatballs inside the soup dumplings. They're like wet and they have like a tack to them. It's pretty chewy, yeah. It's like muscly. I mean, if you think about it, like a snail's all muscle, right? You know? That sounds disgusting. I'm not describing it in the most charitable terms, but it tastes like butter and garlic because they put butter and garlic on it, you know? Like the clams and clam chowder. That's a good way of putting it. Like the clams and clam chowder, but bigger, you know? You know, when you bite in the clams and it's got like a little tack to it, like a little, almost a snap to it. Yes, I hate that. I actually like clam chowder quite a bit. I've had in my life probably about 200 cans of the Campbell's Chunky clam chowder. It was a diet food for me, you know? 400 calories to a big can. You put it over a little bit of rice. Even, you know what you can do? You can thin it down, add a bit of water, turn a stew into a soup. It's a very good diet meal. The sodium is not. Listen, okay? I've eaten a lot of salty foods. The majority of the sodium that I get in my diet is not from the foods I eat, but the salt that I add to the foods that I eat. I'm not looking at sodium, okay? Like, I am doubling the sodium content. This guy put salt in his Pop-Tarts. That shit was fucking delicious back when I had the room in my tum-tum for Pop-Tarts, man. It was the... You get the cinnamon, thank you, love, the cinnamon sugar Pop-Tarts, and you microwave them. No, not, sorry, you toast them. You don't microwave Pop-Tarts. You toast them, and then you crack them open. You got the gooey, you have the gooey, sugary cinnamon stuff on the inside, and you dip it a little bit in pretzel salt. And it's this incredible, you got a crack at the end, like a crackle, because the pretzel salt, it crackles, you know? A phenomenal juxtaposition of sweet and salty. Very, very good. Like dipping pretzels into, you know, cinnamon, the cinnamon sauce. Yeah. I'm healthier now. I don't do that no more. I would if I could. Last time you had your blood work done, it was fine, thank you. And my sodium levels were fine, thank you. They were fine. Why not now and then as a treat? Because lately, my excess calories have been taken up almost entirely by the Trader Joe's chocolate chunk, salted dark chocolate chunk cookies. If I have any excess calories in the day, it's gone. It's gone. I get it. You get it. They're so fucking good. For me, it's the dark chocolate peanut butter cups. I can't have those because there's no responsible way for me to have those. Did you see that that Buc-ee's on Twitter? Did you see that Buc-ee's gigantic peanut butter cup? The like 500 calorie peanut butter cup? I am so happy I'm not near a Buc-ee's, man. It looked so fucking tasty. I fucking love peanut butter cups. I can't have them. I can't have them. I'll never eat a responsible number of them if I am near them. I'm like that for anything peanut butter chocolate wise. I go fucking crazy for them. Recently, my naive but well-meaning partner bought me a bag of peanut butter chocolate M&Ms, not the peanut M&Ms, but the peanut butter M&Ms. And I held to the caloric limits day to day, but I was skipping meals to eat that shit. I was like, 900 calories left today. Let me see. That's, okay. That's like a baked potato with some meat and a couple of M&Ms, or 72 M&Ms. I'm over here learning math to eat the maximum number of M&Ms. Fucked up. Check out Bear Bells. I eat the Bear Bells. I have their protein bars every day. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Vaush math, Vaush dinner. You ever have the peanut butter pretzels? This conversation is making me so hungry that I'm getting mad. We need to stop right now. We need to stop. Okay? No, it doesn't matter what my waistline, it doesn't matter what the ticker tape says around my waistline, okay? I will always be a fat boy in spirit, and we need to be respectful of that when we talk about delicious, yum yum peanut butter foods. Thank you. Okay, does the Adderall not impact your appetite? It does, but I'm a very hungry person. I'm a large person. Okay. Hold on. How tall are you? I'm 6'2", 210. He lies. He's 5'11". I've been seen in public! Oh, I scared River with that one. River, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, River. I'm sorry I yelled. I'm sorry. Sorry. You seem okay. All right. Let us see the 3-inch platforms from Alden's. Sadly, no. They're not, even their indie boots don't have that kind of height gain. Half an inch at most. Oh, man, I love black t-shirts make you look so much more fit than you actually are. No wonder everyone wears them. Fucking black compression t-shirts. Oh, man, look at how jacked I am. I've done one workout in the past 4 months. All right.